Hi guys, morning. So today I am going to show you this little cutie. I'm just practicing on the old tips. And ridiculously enough, it took me ages to figure out how to do that because, where is it? Okay, I don't have it on my desk, but I have one of those wheels, you know, with the nail tips that come out the side for practicing designs on, and let's just say that's full of really bad attempts. But yes, and I just thought I'd show you a few little bits I got as well. So lucky. This is from Thankyou at the minute. I've seen some of the other brands like Nail Order have them as well, and it's literally just a dust brush you can wear on your finger, so when you are filing a client's nails, then you can just go in and give them a quick brush off. It's like £1, and this one I haven't tried yet, but I will let you know how it goes. So this is obviously a cup warmer, a mug warmer, drink warmer. Plugs in USB. Obviously I haven't tried it yet, but I got that for my gels. So some gels, some of the thicker gels, you know, like the builder gels and the hard gels, they can thicken up and be quite a pain in the ass to use in winter. So I thought I would give a mug warmer a try. It's a tip that was suggested and it's definitely worth trying. And last but not least, I don't know if you've seen these particular ones on both Shein and Temu. Now I have picked up the 5mm ones, although I do prefer the 4mm ones just because they're smaller. But if you are looking for really good quality cuticle nippers and not wanting to pay the extortionate professional prices, these are really good. I have maybe 6 or 7 sets of these, to be perfectly honest. Every time I see them on sale, I do pick up more pairs. They're sharp as heck and really good, so definitely worth a try. And now I'll get into it, so let me just pop that off there. But yeah, I've been trying to paint like little penguins. I've been trying this way and I've been trying that way, and I've been trying to do the outlines, and I even did some do you know, like it's first thing in the morning, my brain's mushy. So you know, like where you get the grid pictures, do this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit, and then this is what you get. That's not what I got. So it took me a really thought before I finally realised I should just make it into a basic bloody shapes. So we're having a glittery background today. It is December the 1st and I'm feeling sparkly. So I'm just going to pop this in the lamp to cure. I will check it when it comes out. Sometimes I do 1 coat, sometimes I do 2. But this is great on its own. So this is one of the heme-free ones. I actually have this in a couple of colours. I think I got these last year actually. Yeah, my drawer's a mess. I'm quite positive there's another one to go in this. So there's like the bluey one, which is Make-A-Wish. You've got a touch of Glam, which is kind of got like a purpley tint to it. You've got a pinky one that I've used before, which is Fairytopia. We have Bedazzled, which is very nice. We have White Magic, and I could almost swear there was, there you go, you little shit mermaid, a green one. But yeah, they're great for this time of year. They honestly are. Just put a second coat on and that's just curing. And just as a side note, this would be really good for frozen nails. So when that is done, I am going to matte top coat, purely just because I prefer to paint on that. So I'm just going to matte top coat. I did have plans to have a nail day today, so I was going to be really stubborn, sit my butt on my table and not move it all day and knock out a whole bunch of videos, but I'm resitting my theory test tomorrow. I failed the last one by 1 point. So today, not that I didn't revise before, I'd just like to point that out. So today is going to be spent with my face glued to my books and glued to my lessons. So I am using all gel paints for this, just because the coverage is better. But you can use gel polish, because realistically I cure after each step anyway, even with the gel paints. So yeah, and I don't, but you could also sprinkle at the end of that. So I've got Scarlet by Glossify. I got this one in a nail mailbox. Snowdrop, which is the white one, and look at that, I'm almost at the bottom of the pot. I've had that like 5 years. And I've got the Blackjack one as well. Here we are. So let me move my little penguin so I can see him. So I'm going to go in with the white first. And I'm going in with one of my slightly thicker brushes. So not quite as thick as my universal one, but still fairly thick. Instead of getting this off the palette, I'm just getting it straight out of the pot because there's not a lot in it and I can just dab it off on the sides. I think we'll go sideways again. So, oops, sorry about that. So what did my brain figure out? It is 2 bloody circles sat on top of each other like a snowman. That is what my brain finally bloody well figured out. Took me long enough, didn't it? Oh, you can slightly oval him. I just want a little more on there. But yeah, 2 circles or a circle and an oval. So like when you're a kid or an adult like me who can't draw a snowman properly, you're doing exactly the same thing and then you're just going to fit the black parts on afterwards. How it took that long to figure that out after some really, and I mean really, ugly attempts, I will never know. And it doesn't matter if you go too wide with your white, because you can paint over the white with the black. Just get it to wherever it is that you want it. I think we'll make his head a little bigger. You can also put your paint on and then neaten up any lines with a fine liner. So I'm going to pop him into cure. Okie dokie, and here we are. So then I am literally just popping in my black gel paint. And I'm outlining my little penguin dude. And you can go past the white line or stay on the white line. You just figure out exactly where you want it to be. I want to pull him in a little more. And then we go around his head just the same. And I just thin the line out when I get to the bottom. So December 1st, it is the Christmas calendar opening day. So I have a gonk one to open. that my husband got me from Amazon. I love some Christmas gongs. They're adorable. You really just can't beat them. And I think we got our daughter, she loves odd socks. I mean, it was because she was too lazy to bring them down for the wash at one point and kept losing random socks, and then it just became a fashion statement, so now she likes odd socks, but it's an odd sock calendar. So she's going to be well happy. So we've outlined down there. And then I'm just going to bring my brush into a point. I'm going to flip him upside down just because that's easier for me personally. And then we'll work out his little triangle. Am I still in view? Yes, I am. Now, when I was trying to do penguins before, I was trying to like draw the inside white heart for his face and then get the shape all right and all correct. And realistically, it was easier just to draw a snowman and give him black marks. If you want to narrow them in, then narrow them in. I'm going to cure him at this part just before I do his facial features, just in case I get a little smudgy. I am full curing in between each layer, but by all means you can just flash cure and then full cure at the end, but because I'm using a black gel paint, which is obviously very pigmented, I'm just choosing to full cure. Okay, so here we are. Now I have got a slightly thinner brush. I'm just rolling that to get it pointy. And we are just drawing his little eyes. And I took far too much paint off of my brush there. Hate having shaky hands, it makes doing tiny details bloody well awkward. Wow. Wow. And this is why I cure. So when I balls it up, I can fix it. Now, as an option to eyeballs that refuse to cooperate and paintbrushes, you could use, some of the brands have fine liner pens. No, what is going on? Some of the brands have fine liner pens. I know. So you could draw on with, come here, with the fine liners instead. Okay, so this is going to go in a different direction. So I'm going to take my dotting tool. Okay, probably should have picked a bigger size. Take my dotting tool. And then move the lines. No, we're having a morning. Right, I'm going to do these eyes if it bloody well kills me, but I will pause filming while I do them. So all I will say is whichever way you find easiest to do eyes, and I'll be back with you. I've done my eyes. Not perfect, and it took 3 or more attempts, but at this point I was getting pissed off. So I have not cured it yet, and I'm just going to keep pulling that line down. And then I am going to draw almost like, what is happening to me this morning? Honestly, almost like a triangle. And then I'm going to pop it into cure. Pop it into cure, because that little triangle is going to be his little beak. Just flash cured that bit, and I just have the tiniest little bit of orange, and I'm just popping that inside those lines. And then back to curing. Okay, for the next bit, I'm going in with the red, and I'm just warming his little neck up. We're giving him a scarf, bless him. It's winter and nobody wants a cold penguin. Now you can see my black lines through that, so you could either do a double coat or you could do it in white first, and that would cover the black lines. And then we are going in with Santi's hat. And then just fill that in. Now it doesn't have to be dead to his head, super neat, because obviously you're going to be adding your fur on the end of this. You just want to get it wherever it is that you're wanting it. See, he looks Christmassy already. Oh, I just nearly dropped that, putting it in my lamp. Right, you want to cure? Okay, I'm keeping with the same slightly thicker brush to do the fuzz, because it's easier than doing multiple stripes with a skinnier one, really. There you go, and we'll give him poofy ball. Let's make that a bit more poofy. And I'm just going to wipe that off. I'm going to switch to a thinner brush, but the option is entirely yours. So I'm just ignoring this bit for now. Although if you're doing this with polish, in fact, I'll do that bit now. So if you're doing this with polish, you then want your fine liner, and you want to be pulling itty bitty bits out to give him his little fluffy look. And you can also sugar this, or I don't know if you've seen, it's called flocking powder. So it's like kind of like fluff you can put on nails. I have some in red. I think I got it in summer off eBay, because good luck trying to find any like white this time of year, honestly. But I found it on eBay, not in the nail section. I actually found it in the arts and crafts section. But I have also seen it on Temu and Shein and AliExpress, so whichever one you're choosing to take a look at if you're wanting some. But just do that until you're satisfied with your fluffy. And then you can cure. Before I cure, I'm just going to go straight in with the stripes. So I'm using the fine liner for my stripes. And I'm just adding some white stripes to his little scarf. And there we have it. And we're going to pop him in. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you're new, welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, glad you've joined me again. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like. And please give it a go. I hope I explained it properly. But a penguin equals a snowman with a black jacket over it. Just to make life simpler for me and anybody else attempting to do Christmas nail art. And there we have him. A little goofy-eyed, but he'll do. With a really lovely background. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will have another video for you shortly. Probably not tomorrow. Shh. Somebody just woke up. As I had planned, because I have my revision to do. And hopefully I'll pass this time, so wish me luck. But I will see you shortly, guys. Bye.